Right, hello guys, it's Shogun again, and well, today when it stops recording, I just keep playing. I kept playing because I thought I could come across something. I came across a massive cave, and I found about 9 diamonds or something. I managed to make a pick and a shovel, and I've still got 4 left over. I found a lot of iron. Also dug out this quite a bit and made a nice wee room up there, and I've laid it out with wood that I was using. So, because we know we've all got excesses of wood living in a forest, and I think there's something outside. I can hear a skeleton jumping about in the water. Oh, and I got a dog as well. There he's there. We're going to call him Yoshihiro. Right guys, what I want to talk to you about today is something very close to my heart. My favourite show, Sharp Dog. It's called Stargate. Now, I'm sure many of you have seen this, but I love it. I've watched every episode of Atlantis. I'm on the very last season of HG1, and I've started watching Universe, and I'm on the second season, probably 5 episodes in, and I just love it so much. So we're gonna go down. I've actually forgot where I've made it. I found pumpkins. Actually, I'm going to dump off some of my stuff. So I've got a lot of cobblestone, as you can see. I've left my iron and stuff down there, like 8 iron, man. 41 coal, 36. I've still got a lot down there. I found a slime, but I killed it. Got diamond shovel, as you can see. Got all this. Put the pumpkin away. I don't know what it really is pumpkin for. I don't think you can eat it. I think you just use it as jack-o'-lanterns, really. God, dark. Oh, what a horrible noise! I've got earphones in so it doesn't back off for you get the residual sound for the game. You used to hear the game sounds. So I'm going to just dump all this stuff. Oh, I found some pigs as well. Count them. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, and obviously some squids, as you can see. I'll just be reading about. Because I did want to record, but we were uploading because it takes so long to upload, and I just wanted to upload. So anyway, Stargate. It's about right. These army officers. First of all, there's a movie about it, and the movie's okay, but I prefer the series much more. Some people prefer the movie. I really like the series, and it's a bit like Daniel Jackson. He's like very smart. He's an archaeologist, and he finds these symbols on this big ring made by this advanced race that they don't really know much about at that time. And they travel to a planet called don't quote me on this, but I think it's called Abaddon or something like that. Because they need Abaddon. Oh, 23 gold, 48 iron. I've still got iron left. I should probably bring more coal. See, I got 4 diamonds left over 4. And they got this planet, and there's like the Abadonians or something. I can't remember, but they stay there because they were told to take a nuke over, Mark 4 nuke, and blow everything up because they could be a threat to our world through the Stargate. And it's this place called the Stargate Program, and there's General Hammond and stuff. But O'Neill is the leader, and they recruit Jafar like some episodes in because he goes with them because he doesn't believe in gods, who are the oppressors. They're false gods. They pretend to be gods, but they're nothing but parasites that need their human host more than anybody else does. And it's just like they go through their solar system, or not solar system. They go through it would be their galaxy. They'll go through their galaxy, and the ancients have laid thousands upon thousands of stargates throughout our galaxy, and eventually they find a Stargate going to another galaxy called Pegasus, and that's dialed from Earth because Earth used to be the ancients' base, but they never knew that, and that takes you to Atlantis, and that's a whole other series. I've watched every episode of that. That was one of my favourites, but I love SG1 so much. But Universe is pretty good. That's when they find the 9th chevron in Stargate, because you need to dial 9 symbols to travel through the wormhole to a different place, and well, I've probably lost qualities. Well, someone like Mikey really watching this now anyway, so it doesn't matter. As they go to their the 9th chevron. There's 7, so you need your starting coordinates as your last one is Earth, and eventually they find a gate address for a 9 symbol, and to travel within your galaxy is 7. To travel to another galaxy is 8 symbols, but to travel to the 8th chevron takes enormous amounts of power, and they actually need to find a planet with a radioactive core to support it. they support the power levels in the raceway Necordia, which is this highly powerful substance, very volatile and unstable power uses. So the calculations have to be excellent. Okay, so anyway, they find that just managed to punch him off in time there. So they find the ninth chevron and they travel to this ship that the ancients set out throughout the galaxy to chase the Big Bang, called the Destiny. And it is in very bad shape because it's been travelling for tens of millions of years. It's just been travelling for such a long time. It's really banged up. It's critical breach. The air filters weren't working at the start, but they figure everything out. Of course they were going to figure everything out. They can't just take it there and end it. And I'm going to change this again. We die because my favourite colour is purple, and I'm going to mix that with some lapis, smashed up lapis, to make purple. And we're going to make a purple room. Appreciation of the best colour in the world. Aye, and they just do that. I've just been watching that. I've just been blown away by it. And they find these aliens who are blue, who are also chasing the ancients' technology. And you come here, you Skeletor. You will fall to my mighty blade. I am Samurai. Well, actually, I'm a Shogun, leader of Samurai. If you wonder what clan I belong to, it's Hojo, the Hojo Shogunate. Anyway, I've just been watching. I've just been blown away by it. I love Stargate so much, but I haven't seen the last series. Well, I've seen one episode for the last series at SG1 where they fight the Ori, these incredibly powerful races who ascended, but they don't believe in free will, so they take the places of gods among their galaxy. But the ancients, when they ascended, well first I should explain ascension. They ascend to a point where their physical bodies are no longer needed, so they shed them and become into a form that's just sheer power, and they understand everything in the universe, and they have the power of the universe as well. But they don't believe the same as the Ori. They don't believe the same format as the Ori. The Ori want to be worshipped because they can gain more power from that. So they give these people called priors, those who believe in them, books of origin, and tell them that they created the universe in their perfect image and stuff, and you should really follow them. And yes, we've found a dungeon already. I'm going to light this shit up. And don't tell me I forgot my torches. I fucking have. Well, there's some wheat, a saddle, bread. Yes, bread, corn, gunpowder, redstone. What else have we got? Buckets. I'll just take the buckets and the bread, gunpowder, and I'm going to have to go back because I will get lost. And they get more power from being worshipped because shit. I need to eat. Fuck. I'm so slow on the keys, man. Been playing zombies all day, my head's just wasted. Actually, I got to 25 there with Mikey. As a good game, I got a lot of headshots because I'm the headshot king. So, but they get the power through being worshipped. But what they don't know is that the Arzunas believe so strongly in free will that they let the SG1 travel to the Galaxy Dori, which dooms the entire galaxy after they've just overthrew the oppressive Gua'uld who've claimed our galaxy for thousands of years. But that's really it. And so it's just a great series. I've been watching it, edge of my seat, and that's it really. That's what I love watching it. I'll talk to it more when I've got more time, but really, it takes such a long time to talk about it. It was actually my uncle that got me watching it because he watches it and he's not really into sci-fi. He does manual labour for his job and he's very strong, and I didn't really think he was into it, but he loves Stargate as much as I do, and we just sometimes watch it together, and it's just a great show. It's just my favourite show all time. It's just unbeatable, and I'm really happy that they're starting it again. That they're not just ending it with Atlantis, because Atlantis was good, but I didn't really expect it to end there. Like, could they just defend Earth with the Atlantis, because Atlantis is a city but it's also a ship, and they just defend Earth from the Wraith. I'll explain the Wraith. Right, next episode I'll explain what I remember from SG1, then the episode after that Atlantis, and then what I understand just now from Universe. But anyway, this episode coming to a close because I've actually got a timer on my iPod. So I have been Shogun, and this has been Minecraft.